Hey guys, it's Runt with you again. I promised that I'd give you guys a face reveal, and here it is. This is me. This is the Runt behind Runt Gaming. Um, I really enjoy all the support and everything I've gotten from the community for LSPDFR. Uh, it's probably the most humbling experience, or one of the most humbling experiences I've ever had in my life. I want to give a huge shout out to Jeff Aviano for believing in me, all the rest of the guys at Code Zero Gaming that have really inspired me to go ahead and put this content out there for you guys. I've talked about a little bit in Discord what my plan with this video is, and it's basically that there's so much hate and everything against law enforcement that there's somebody needs to get out there and be that positive influence, and I hope that you guys understand that I'm being as sincere as anybody can possibly be in doing that, and that's kind of what I'm here for. And I wanted to go through. I generally don't get very emotional. I've actually said that a couple times when I found out that Jeff had shouted me out, that my channel had actually exploded. I actually got into and talked with Jeff in Discord and all the rest of the moderators he has, and some other fairly famous YouTubers, and really thanked them for paving the way for me and supporting me. So this is going to be for you guys. I've gone through all the comments that I've received over the last couple days, and I've kind of picked and chose the ones that really kind of reached out and touched me, and not specifically that I want to thank these people for their comments, but I want you guys to hear from me and the actual response that I have. And so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to read through a few of those comments, and I'm going to respond in this video to you guys specifically. I may continue to do this, I don't know. But anyway, here we go. So the first one I got is from Christopher Moreland. It says, really enjoyed the video. As a police officer, I love how realistic you make. Really enjoyed the video. As a police officer, I love how realistic you make when the game lets you. Keep it up, and thank you for your service on the thin blue line, brother. And I may be a retired police officer, not by my choice, but I am, and I've said it before in the Discord chat and to other people that I talk to. Once you're an officer, you're an officer. There are just circumstances where the officer gets taken away from the job doesn't get taken away from the officer. So again, thank you very much for the service that you're continuing to do in my stead. So the next one is from David McCoy II. Jeff shouldn't have advertised you. You just gained a subscriber and he has just lost one. Whatever you do, keep it professional, no profanity. Even if you're shooting the subject or with your fists or searching your backup officer, please, no profanity. I cannot promise that there won't be profanity in my game, but I will do my best. I try to, and that's actually a question that was asked by a guy that a lot of people may have heard of or may not have heard out. So I'm going to drop his name, and hopefully you guys go check him out. He's actually a plug-in writer for LSPDFR. His name is Darkmeyer. If you don't have any of his plugins or haven't seen his YouTube series, he's an outstanding individual. And Darkmeyer, actually, one of the first times I actually got to talk to Darkmeyer, he said, out of all the things in LSPDFR that you see, all the videos that you've watched and everything that made you start doing this, what is the one thing that people do that just absolutely, gets on your nerves? And it took me about 10 minutes to formulate a response, because that was probably the one question that I had never expected to be asked. And my response was this in a nutshell. It was, because other people out there making LSPDFR do not have the experience that I have. They try to go off of what they know and their expertise level, generally that being television or movies or something like that, or other people doing LSPDFR. So I can't hold them to the standard of what I hold myself to as far as procedure. Now, what I do and want to try to impress on everybody is You cannot, when you actually have somebody pulled out of a car, or you're interacting with the public, you are a representative of your community. And if you curse somebody, or call them names or whatever, I'll call somebody a knucklehead, or a clown or something like that, but I'll never cuss somebody. It's just not right. I want to represent the police and represent myself as a former police officer, as a pillar of the community. So that's kind of my response. I don't hold people to the same standard procedurally, but I do kind of hold people to the same standard, and it falls into the golden rule principle. If you wouldn't like to be talked that way by people or by police, don't talk to people that way as a representative of a police department or anything like that. So anyhow, I'm going to do my best, but I cannot make any promises in that case, because every once in a while adrenaline gets to you and you just kind of lose your mind temporarily. But that's a very good comment, and I appreciate it. The next one is from William Story. It says, Runt, I liked your video. I'm a new subscriber to your channel. I like the videos. I like this. I watch Officer Prophet's channel, and I do believe he mentioned you in some of his videos. Prophet, if you did, outstanding. Thank you, brother. I really respect you and want to do some stuff with you in the future, if you're willing. Anyway, I figured I'd come back and check you out, but really good job. Keep up the good work. And it's different seeing how a retired police officer plays versus how all the other guys I watch play. And that kind of goes back to what I was saying, what I talked to Darkmeyer about. That's really kind of the niche that I found, and thank you guys for supporting that. It's outstanding. This actually kind of ties into that as well. I like you. Nice to watch a full realism LSPDFR video. You inspire me to do better, and that's really what I'm out there for. 100%, guys. If you believe it, if you do it, you will be successful. And that one actually came from RC3 Productions. The next one, Matt LeBeau. Jeff sent me here. It's pretty awesome seeing how a former LEO handles situations in LSPDFR. Thanks for your service. I'll be staying tuned. Also, I'm getting ready to go into law enforcement myself. Plenty of us are out there supporting the blue line. And that right there makes me have faith in the future that we will get through the crisis that's going on right now. Not that I think everybody's going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya or something like that, but we'll all get there one day, and what's going on now will be a thing of the past, and future generations will read about it in the history books. Like when I was in school, we read about the civil rights era of the 60s, and I just hope that we can move forward from where we're at right now. Anyway, here we go. Austin Quevedo. Much realism makes me feel like I was on patrol with you. Greetings from Argentina. Well, greetings to Argentina, and if you feel like you're on patrol with me, that's absolutely what I'm shooting for. I want you guys to feel like you're on a ride along and start understanding the thought process that I use when I'm doing things in my videos. Awesome. Thank you very, very much. And I hope you continue to watch. Here's another one from Bob Feinberg. I don't normally comment, but I've been a major viewer of Code Zero Patrol and the RCMP clan for many years, and just wanted to say that I appreciate what you're doing and enjoyed what I've seen of your video very much. Keep it up, and thanks for sharing with us. Happy to be a subscriber. I'm happy to have you as a subscriber, Bob. Absolutely, 100%. And that's really my niche, again, is the realism and the actual police techniques used. I will admit it's been about 12 years since I've even seen the inside of a police car firsthand, and we'll just keep going from there. I'm going to learn with you guys. I've told people before, I'm going to make mistakes. However, it's mainly that it's not that I don't know what's going on, it's that there's just a little bit of rust in the joints. Those are muscles that I haven't used for a very long time at this point. But I found an avenue to wake that skill set back up, and wanting to make it as best as I can for you guys. Let's see. Here's Tiki24. Hey Runt, so glad Jeff steered so many fans your direction. You sound like an awesome guy who really brings something unique to the countless LSPDFR videos out there. The real world policing you bring to the game is so educational and entertaining to watch. Thank you for doing what you're doing, and best of luck moving forward with your channel. Looking forward to seeing more. And these are the type of comments that I'm looking forward to keep me wanting to make more, 100%. You guys, I said it in one of my videos, you guys are the engine in the bus. I just happen to be on the ride with you guys. You guys are steering the direction we're going within the confines of the road network that I've kind of laid out. So, excellent. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to making more. We have Hicks45146. I'm a first-time watcher of your videos, Runt, and I must say, a great video, mate. Thanks for sharing and for posting all the plugins and mods you use, especially the vehicles. Looking forward to watching more of your videos soon. Subscription added as well. Take care, bud. And that's one thing that when I first got into LSPDFR, I've only been doing this for about 3 months. I had never heard about it. I didn't know about LCPDFR. Another game that I was playing, somebody actually turned me on to American Truck Sim, and that's where I found Bay Area Bugs. I found him first, went over and looked at Squirrel, and then ended up seeing these LSPDFR and SAPDFR videos that Bugs was putting up, and I watched them and was like, oh, this is really cool. This is an awesome opportunity to, to relive some of my glory days. But I had, at that point, never even thought about making a YouTube channel. And after meeting Jeff and talking to him, and said, you know what, I'm going to see if anybody wants to see my perspective and my take on things. And you guys have embraced me with open arms, and thank you very much. Let's see. Robbie Carrillo watched a video where Jeff mentioned your channel. Your content is great, and I hope you continue to put out these realistic videos. Thank you. I'm absolutely going to continue to put out these realistic videos as long as I keep getting people to watch them. Even if I'm not getting people to watch them. I mean, I was content with 100 subs. I was content with, at the time, 189 subs when Jeff shouted me out. I'm not doing this for fame. I'm not doing it for fortune. I'm retired. I get my money. It doesn't matter. So this isn't, about that for me. It's about getting a message out there. Cops are not really somebody to be scared of. If you're doing the right thing, then the cops will leave you alone. If you're doing the wrong thing, absolutely, they're going to come and take a look at you. And, you kind of you have to sleep in the bed you make. So anyway, the realistic videos are what I'm known for, and that's what's going to be continued to be displayed on my channel. Now, don't get mad at me if I go back and I do LCPDFR and I throw a little twist in there where, I play an alter ego or something like that, or I do an ATS video or something like that, or an ATS series. But my primary focus is going to be in my wheelhouse of having been a police officer. So we'll go ahead and go down. Pedro Lima, sir, I would like to thank you for your service. I would also congratulate you on your 4,000 subs. It's pretty amazing, and I'm loving your videos. I feel like I'm watching Cops, quote, trademark, Fox, all that, and I totally love that TV show. Well, and that's kind of what I want you guys to see. A lot of the time, I can imagine those guys that actually have the camera crews with them, really kind of putting the S on their chest and trying to be super cop. So they can, have entertaining television, and that's exactly what it is. It's meant to be entertaining. I'm looking at my series and my experiences being very much more documentary style than drama style, or educational, or however you want to put it. That's kind of where I'm wanting to go with my stuff. Let's see, the Cove SF. These are awesome videos. I love hearing firsthand about how you handle these situations in real life. Of course, you're going to get the GTA 5 moments and limitations, absolutely. But the thing that impressed me is that you have a good sense of imagination and overcome those limits. Example, the gas can in episode 14. No real way to check that into evidence in the game, so you use the trainer to do so and explained why. Keep up the great content. Thanks. And that's one of the things that I'm going to try to do. There's no evidence logging system, stuff like that, but when it's something that I can pick up and actually have in my hands and say, yes, this is what I would do with this. This is how I'd maintain chain of custody, whatever else. So absolutely, it is imaginary, but I'm going to try to get there and do the realistic as well as I can within GTA 5. This one's actually a really long one, so if I butcher part of it, I'm actually doing this off the cuff. So from Josh, it says, just wanted to say, Runt, I love your videos, and ever since I hit that subscribe button last night, I've watched every single one of your videos. You're an awesome YouTuber, and yes, I do mean that. I mean it in every sense of saying it. Your content is amazing, your style is amazing, and your explanations are spectacular. If only more people played LSPDFR like you and the other LSPDFRers. Granted, I found your channel through Jeff's video and his shout out. I would still like to think I would have found your channel anyway due to my interest in this mod. Seems that my PC specs wouldn't come close to playing it myself. Jeff and the other LSPDFR players, such as First 30 Minutes, Bugs, and the others, are awesome in their styles, and their styles are great. But by being a university student studying criminology and policing, your videos and take on the game are more informative and inspiring. I want to be in law enforcement, and your content, explanations, and personal experiences help me, and I'm sure others with their desires to be men and women in blue. All in all, Runt, thank you for taking the leap into doing this for us all. You have now and always will have a long-time subscriber in me. Sorry for the long-winded comment, but I just wanted to say how much I loved your content and your channel. Keep up the great work and stay awesome. Sincerely met by a loyal Australian fan, Josh. Josh, excellent. Thank you very much. Honestly, anything that you can do to help out is fantastic. Having that degree in criminology and all that is going to be more of a help than a hindrance. You're going to learn to see things from all sides before you come to that knee-jerk reaction of, this is wrong, this is right kind of thing. Excellent. I'm glad that I can be there for you, and I hope that through my personal experiences and me sharing things that happen to me on the road, it keeps other people safe, because that's why I'm retired, is I failed to listen to my own explanations to people and my own training techniques with people. I boo-booed. Easy way to put it. I failed to maintain that level of awareness, and I got complacent on a traffic stop, and it ended my career. So with that said, thanks for the support, and it doesn't matter where you're from, but thank you very much. Let's see, another one, Sniping Reaper. Great job on the videos, Runt. I appreciate your style of patrols. Coming from one Leo to another, I can relate to what you're saying about old rotator bars. They're also from my era, and I too enjoyed the sound when the light bar was active. When we finally switched to LED bars, the head controller would beep about every 10 seconds, informing that I still had a hot top, and that's, man, I haven't heard that forever. We had that, we would actually use that phraseology with the old Wayland Edges on one of the departments I worked with, where somebody'd clear off a traffic stop and they'd leave their overheads on and be driving down the road and wonder why people are, pulling out of the way or just looking at them like they fell off a banana boat or something. And until they came across another officer that would turn their lights on and off, or get on the radio, say, hey, overheads, something like that. They wouldn't know that their stuff was on. So anyway, and you're right, you do learn to tone out that beep after a while. Just like with the strobe bars, you learn to tone out the transformer pack as it was firing the strobes. But still, those sounds, knowing that your emergency equipment was working in the middle of the day if you're on day shift, was very comforting to know. But thank you very much, and it's awesome to have somebody else saying, yeah, this guy's legit with the way he does stuff. So I appreciate it. Let's see, we have Hendrick Stealth. Hey Runt, I came from Jeff's channel to watch one of your LSPDFR patrols, and I immediately wanted to watch all of the other episodes. I really like your personality and content. Keep up the good work, and greetings from Germany, Hendrik. Greetings to Germany again. I never expected that I would have a global audience. My personality, I am me. You'll never get anything else. I have moments where I kind of get touchy-feely about some stuff, or I kind of get frustrated when I hear people that make judgments about stuff without knowing the full story. And I'm right off the sleeve with you guys. I don't try to hold anything back. I'll let you know who I am and what I do and what I know, and I hope that's what you guys want. And anyway, thank you very much again, Hendrik. Let's see, Red and Blue Productions, and I have actually watched some of your videos. If you guys haven't checked this guy out, definitely check him out too. Hey Runt, congratulations on your recent success and growth. Your content is very unique. Yes, others make LSPDFR videos, myself included, but they don't go to the extent of realism that you do, nor do most of them have the real life experience and insight that you do. Absolutely, and that's going back to what I said before. I can't hold people to those expectations I have of myself just because of that. Anyway, this not only makes your channels extremely entertaining, but educational at times as well. I'm getting into law enforcement, still have 2 years left before I have my degree, and I was just curious as to what advice you may have when it comes to interviews. And I'm guessing what you mean there is your oral boards and stuff like that. I do think I do fairly well. I don't get too nervous, but at times I think I answer questions too vaguely or give generic responses. And then just curious. I'm sorry. Congrats again. Can't wait to see you grow even more. The thing about oral boards is you want to be as honest. I mean, absolutely honest. Don't give them the book answer. Tell them who you are. They're wanting somebody that's going to stand out from the crowd. And if all you do is give them book answers, you're going to be forgotten. I mean, or you start quoting law and stuff like that. They want to know how well you're going to fit in with the already established scheme of their department. So just be yourself. Apply everywhere that you can apply, depending on the hiring procedures or whatever. Make yourself the most well-rounded person you can. Don't focus all your energy into one type of education. Learn everything. Be a sponge. And don't get discouraged. If you don't get hired on the first interview or first hiring process you go through, that's fine. I didn't either. So just keep going at it. If it's in your blood, it's in your heart, you will be successful and you will make it. Anyhow, moving on, Harrison Flint. Hello, sir. Just wanted to say thank you for your service, for the time that you actually spent policing. Aspiring New York State Trooper. You bring a sense of realism to these games, and it's awesome to see how real police work is conducted. Keep it up. I just got one joke for you there, aspiring New York State Trooper. Why don't you just get in a funny car, because you guys drive in a straight line all the time. There's no left and right turns. Anyway, I appreciate it. And like I said, these are the things that keep me going and making the videos for you guys. Really looking forward to making more stuff. Matter of fact, probably when I get done doing this and get it edited and uploaded and put out there, I'm going to go ahead and sit down and record another LSPDFR episode. I still really don't know where I'm going to go with it, but we'll see when we get there. Let's see. Clay Bracken. I think I answered this just a second ago. Run, is there anything in particular that people aspiring to be in law enforcement should do to make themselves more prepared? Thanks, man. Love the videos, by the way. Absolutely. There is all kinds of things that you can do to make yourself more prepared. And I said it before. Make yourself the most well-rounded, worldly person that you can. Don't just go at it from, hey, I'm going to be a cop and the law is black and white. There's always extenuating circumstances to everything. Learn mathematics, learn English, learn grammar, learn spelling, learn all these different things that are going to make you that person that is just this super round, can kind of handle any situation that comes their way person, and you will be successful. You will get into law enforcement and you will be wonderful at it. So Anyway, Keith Singleton. Hey, Runt, just wanted to thank you first and foremost for your service to the community. I've been a fan of Jeff Fabiano's and other LSPDFR gang guys. I watch during work on my other monitor permitting. Gotta say that I love yours even more because of the extra realism in there. I do hope that you keep this up and keep making videos. I wish I could give you even more subs. It's not about the subs, guys. I'm happy if I had one sub, if I had it just me, and the opportunity to put videos out there and let people see the way I did things, the way I think about things and stuff like that. That's really what this is all about. It's not about subs, it's not about views, it's not about any of that. It's about letting you guys see things from the other side. Now the whole work and other monitor permitting, don't get caught. I don't want to get anybody in trouble while they're at work or any of that. So anyway, guys, that's the last of the comments that I had picked out. And it's been absolutely fantastic, and I appreciate it. I know you see me looking around. I'm actually looking at the text that I have on the screen. I'm looking at making sure my audio is recording, looking at making sure my camera is recording and all that. It's fantastic. Platonically, I love every one of you. If you want to talk to me, I'm just a normal guy. Jeff is just a normal guy. Bugs is a normal guy. All of us are just normal guys. We've all got our own little niche, and we try to make these videos for you guys to enjoy. The only thing I ask is understand that there is a production time involved in videos, so videos aren't going to come out as fast as you can watch them. There's just no way. However, guys, it's been awesome. Really looking forward to meeting you guys. Hope you listened and actually kind of got what I was getting at. Anyway, just remember, all it takes is one person to help, and that's kind of where we're at with this. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later, and bye now.